will be stabilized. But we're going to be going forward on Asado as he plays up, trying to get that primal rage ready to roll, but EQO is going to be the first one to get taken down. Now Sato following suit will be eliminated. They get close to taking down Rascal, but that's about as good as it gets for the first volley here for the Fusion. Sato going to be pushing forward, gets the Zarya bubble out, trying to stay alive. Will be able to do so far, but look at the ults right now for the side of San Francisco Shock. All 6 going to be online. Rally already rolling. Grab comes through from Carpe, catches up with Trayoman. He zones him back with the bomb. Rascal still going to be taken down, but now the grab comes in response to the side of the Shock, catching most of the members on the side of the Philly Fusion. No one going to be taken down yet, so still a fighting chance for Philly to get control of this point, and that's going to be a major pickup there for Neptuno as Violet gets taken off the map, and Mods will go down as well, so now no support. Shock still in control, so just trying to hold on to the point as long as they can to try to force out that OT. Super pushing forward, Sound Barrier is going to be coming through, gets the Soul Shatter over on the Neptuno, and will be able to get taken down. Rascal is going to be on the exchange, however, Boombox coming up the kill on the back of Sato's Shatter, but now Sato going to be taken out as well. Exchange on the Reinhardt so far, but it's going to be Fusion who are actually grinding back and maintaining control as they win out the fight and get the most kills. Just from Boombox trying to keep him alive. So the truck comes in, Sato gets a bit on the Rascal, so things continue to look good for the Fusion. Rally now going through from EQO as they maintain control. The Shock have to retreat, but they don't have much time left. It's 85% for the Fusion.
Yeah, the Shock actually have to commit in. There's no time for a reset.
And now Bob going to be taken down still. 100 energy here for Cardbase. He pushes forward, looking for more names to take. And Sinatra, he's the next one on the list.
And Sinatra needs to get in there and do that damage. He needs that grab.
Shadow comes out, not going to be able to find anything. Neptuno going low. His way into the back of the fight with the rest of the team. Picking up onto the point right now are the Shock. Fusion reaggress. The Transcendence the lead from Boombox. They make their way over onto the point, but now they're not going to have it as the grab comes out from Sinatra. Could this be the turning point? Everybody from Fusion getting locked up. Super going to be taken down over the beach, just not in time to save his life. Sato with the pin, not going to be able to find anything. Goes a little bit too deep, gets taken down. Bomb up over the top, not going to be able to find anything. But it's Fusion zoning them off the point, and they will take the first round of Oasis.
And once again, Sato on the Winston here. He's only going to get to keep this if they win the first point. Otherwise, he will have to swap to Ryan. That cost him a lot of ult percentage on the previous round, but they were still able to take the map, or the round itself.
Well, City Center, the staging grounds here for the Philadelphia Fusion to try to shut down this streak. Violet going dangerously low. Few going to be chasing up onto the high ground. Sato decides to stay behind. Going to be zapping away here down below. Building up steadily for that primal rage, but now Boombox going to be taken out. Carpe as well going to be eliminated, and that is going to be the control going over to the Shock again here at the start of the round. Carpe still high energy here, now on the reapproach.
That's one huge advantage they've got. He's got it over Sinatra.
Does he want to throw it solo on the Sinatra? That's exactly what he wants to do. Finally going to be taken down off screen by Boombox. Another fantastic pick with Sinatra, manages to survive here a little bit longer, but he can't use the grab. Poco is there to scoop the kill. Trayoman going to be taken down. And with the team in shambles, Fusion will be able to flip this as San Francisco Shock hit 95%. San Francisco Shock have not retaken this point yet, so Fusion are still getting percentage. Grab comes in, lobs that one down, Carpe pushes forward. It's the help take out Moth. Violet with the transfers a little bit too late, the damage a little bit too high. Can't keep the Lucio in the fight. It's still going to be Fusion trading up. Answering Shatter in from Sato, finds Sinatra. He gets beat down. The Fusion on the cusp of shutting down this win streak.
It looks like the streak may be shattered here. The shatter itself might be what does it. They will build a grab, but Boombox already has trance. So this is a really unlikely win here for the San Francisco Shock. They're going to somehow have to make it work, though, if they want to keep that streak alive.
Trayoman very close to having that self-destruct online. Eats that one a pop. Perhaps if they want to get this flip and try to close things out, we are tied up now. Fusion taking the lead. Up top, that's going to be Poco. Knocked out Sinatra. He's got free reign to use the grab. Throws this one down right up in the front, answering grabs out from Carpe. But Trayoman takes it away. Gets the eat. Neptuno goes down. The bomb rolling through. Few people to block that one. Trayoman manages to find two. The flip will be coming in. And Shock, they say not yet. One more round.
The more decisive Graviton Surge comes through from Sinatra. Carpe tries to panic grab. The only place he thinks is safe, but Choyobin's got his Matrix on top. Carpe's got this grab for the reapproach, but they have the answering trance. They need to be careful of how many ultimates they commit to this next fight.
Grab's going to be coming in. Lands this one cleanly, not going to be taken away this time. It's Sato. Corner, the Transcendence just not in a position to try to keep him alive. Boombox just pull to one side of the wall, the rest of them on the other. That's what Shock maintain control. Neptuno has to go forward, but instantly melted down Sinatra, beaming him like a laser. Shatter's going to be coming out from Super. Doesn't catch anybody. Duo swapping over onto the Doomfist. Trying to cause some disruption, trying to turn things around, but getting a major pick-off. Looks for Rascal, unable to find it. He's going to get stunned up. 18 HP remaining. Grab comes in with a bomb from Trayoman, finds another. another double kill. Sato and Carpe both gonna be taken down. OT ticks away. That's 21 on the board. San Francisco Shock, they keep the streak going.
They certainly do, and what a great turnaround there. A dominant round.
Good pick there by Neptuno. One tick already going to be grabbed for the San Francisco Shock so far. Neptuno now going to be taken down. Choyoban continues to have his number here in this series, but with the grab coming in from Carpe, that should be the finish on the push.
Like you normally see in this meta.
3.0 though, where there's no support ultimates. They go forward. It's going to be two members hacked up, but Sinatra's the first one to fall. Boombox, instead of having a transcendence in response, he's just going to go ahead and pick up 2 kills for himself.
Remember, he EMP'd into a high ground where the positional advantage was there for the fusion. And also there was no follow-up. Their comp didn't have follow-up. And Super, even if he had the shatter the moment the EMP came out, he can't shatter upwards, right? So they try to use the EMP to get a positional advantage. It didn't work.
Primal Rage going to be expired. Carpe going lower. They push forward. They look for the kill. The bomb's out from Choyoban. Zones him off the point. That's going to be Poco taken down as he tries to use a self-destruct of his own. But he's not going to find any kills. Sato now going to be eliminated. San Francisco Shock actually managing to make this one happen against the odds. They will not be full health. They keep their hopes alive.
Super amazing 2 kills there. The first one on the Neptuno meant no sound barrier, and we do see, and we're going to take a look at the shatter here as well, which kind of opens things up right into overtime. See, the grab is out. That's when Sinatra is going to get caught and killed. But here's the shatter that leads to Neptuno's death. That's the huge play.
Those man defying 2 on the side of the Shock, but the kills are still going the way of San Francisco. EQO and Sato both eliminated. Both ults used for the fusion. As far as their supports are concerned, and Super solo shatter on the boombox takes him down and knocks him out of the park. 2 ticks already rolling through, and the San Francisco Shock looking to make the best out of what was a near disastrous situation. EQO cannot tag on to the point. He does not live long enough.
Yeah,
nearly tick this one up. They'll finish off the supports here, and that will be it.
Interesting to see Sato on this wrecking ball here to start.
And Rascal.
Yeah, Rascal once again going over to their Batiste. We see Shock do this a lot.
And Rascal, one of the first ones who really embraced the new hero here at the beginning of stage 2.
Yeah.
Lots of outlets for a little bit more. 1 tick nearly grabbed for the fusion. Moth's gonna be eliminated now. Carpe finds that opening, and things are looking very good for them. The tick comes through. They're holding on to a transcendence, and Shock is so far away from having support ultimates, let alone their supports really on the point, as both of them got picked off.
All right, this is a good opportunity now for the fusion to smash the time bank with this next attack.
They're gonna swap the Pharah, I believe.
Yeah,
They
I
just
think
do a
so.
full change.
A lot of time wasted here for the fusion as they ring around the Rosie.
This is some yakety sacks at the moment with their movement. Have to get re-added so many times. Rally's gonna be out from both sides. Grab's ready to go. Sinatra slams that one down. Manages to find EQO, but that's gonna interrupt that rally in the middle of the armor being distributed to his teammates. Sato trying to exit, charges out. Seems like he might be safe for now, but Super, he wants more. He goes forward and helps find Boombox. They'll also get Carpe.
And this is the time bank advantage gone. It's not going to happen anymore. It's impossible.
They find Choyoban over into the side, waiting to set up the grab. Carpe will be able to use it, but Sato's going to be taken down, so already a disadvantage to the side of the fusion as they try to continue the approach. The shields from Neptuno do not last long enough. They do not absorb enough. They will get cleaned up. The supports are gone. San Francisco Shock already with an advantageous time advantage. They're going to be looking to go to map 22 in this streak by stopping the fusion from getting the cap on B. Getting heavily punished. Transcendence has to be used, but Boko's going to be knocked out of the back, and he can't make it back in because Rascal is there to shut down the Baby Diva.
There's the grab.
In onto the Lantern, finds him. The kills will follow. 1 minute and 20 remaining. The fusion. Can they get anything done? Can they get this cap on B? But even then, he doesn't have the tools, he doesn't have the setup to try to make this bomb really pop, to find some kills. You hear the explosion, there's nothing in the kill feed for them, and the OT is just gonna start bleeding away. EQO up onto the high ground with the wrecking ball, can't do anything, and the Shock, they continue 22 maps in a row. Shock, pushing forward, Super, very aggressive here, wrapping around that left-hand side of the fountain, or the statue rather. Trying to get some damage in, but so far hasn't led to many connections. Fire strike gonna be decent. Violet Stream picking off Carpe. Oh no, that's a disaster. Trying to turn something around here. Trying to maintain control, but now losing out on the EQO as well. The armor pack's gonna be taken out. That fast and steady healing coming through. And that just means the shock will explode forth onto point A.
This is the worst possible scenario for Philadelphia.
Riley gonna be out from Rascal. They push forward. The shatter from Super knocks him to the ground. The Transcendence not enough from Boombox, trying to keep Sato alive, so he will be eliminated. Now the grab coming in, and the health bar is disappearing. They swing their way to success in the back of Super here. Poco just sitting in the corners. Guys, come on, still stagger me. Just let me go.
They let him
They
go.
will abide.
They do let him go.
Trying to buy him out time for Boombox to get the next trance up. Will be able to do so. Shadow comes in, bombs to the back. Not able to find any picks here. Poco makes it back into the back safely, but the rest of his team is dead around him. And now he's gonna lose it again.
I just want to mention the Shock were down a member, and they were caught in a grab. They're the ones who came up with the kills. We see the follow-up grab from Sinatra there. Ends up being more successful.
As they continue to push up, Fusion doing nothing but retreating at the moment. That's really all that they can do. Shadow comes down, finishes by Carpe. That's going to be the Transcendence coming in from Boombox. It's an option. Looking for the kills. Good takeaway. Poco does manage to get rid of that grab. Sound barrier now out from Neptuno. Could this be the turnaround fight? Sato still is having to raise the shield, trying to stay alive. Bubble comes in. Super going to go down. Seems like Fusion will be able to stabilize. The retreat call comes in for the shock. Transcendence is running from Boombox. Biden still holding on to one of his own. Shatter comes down, catches one on the point here, and EQO will be eliminated. Now Sato going to be gone. Their options exhausted. Philadelphia Fusion will have to allow them to push this one in. 3+ minutes still remaining for the shock.
Move around. Hold that thought.
Okay, Shatter does come down. Find both the points. Violet going to be taken down. Grab comes in. We open up into the front, trying to stay alive. Sound barrier does come through from Moth to try to keep the fight rolling in favor of the shock. And Super's going to get picked off, and Fusion suddenly see their opening. Answering sound barrier now available for Neptuno. They're in onto the point. The second tick getting ready to come through. Shock seeming like they're just going to retreat and surrender this one.
They certainly have to. I was saying they flow like water because the way they move around these points and how coordinated they are at finding and isolating targets is terrifying.
Down. He's going to have a really long run back, trying to join in with the squad, so Fusion might be able to break through, and they're going to be trying to do that on the back of Boombox's Transcendence. Comes in, the kills are going to be there, the match, so Fusion can finally start rolling this card.
Yeah, this is a really good momentum swing here for the Fusion. It just keeps going. They only use 2 support ultimates here to dominate the shock and end up getting around this corner for free, one of the tougher parts to cross. With low energy, very tough to make that choice.
Trap coming in, but Tryoben is ready for it. He takes another one away from Carpe. That could be control going back over to the shock. Fusion still inching the card forward. This is about as far as it can go without any contention. The Shatter coming in from Super, finds 3, knocks him to the ground. And that's just got to be the fight abandoned by the Fusion. From Moth's beat, as they try to stay alive. Sato just trying to stay a figurehead here for his team up in the front, but will crumble under the pressure. Sinatra manages to find the kill. The bomb comes in from Poco, but it's not going to be able to find anything for the Fusion. 20 seconds remaining. They just have to peel out of here, try to get one last push in.
I don't know if they can. The grab is out.
They're not being given the opportunity. The Shatter comes in from Super. He finds a kill on the Boombox. Poco going to be knocked out of the mech, and Carpe killed down in the tube.
That's the fight you have to take, but it's not a winning fight. The celebration into the sky. 1-1 away from 24 here.
And that's just going to be it. They take it again. San Francisco Shock. They will not adhere. They extend the win streak even further.
People have already given up on the playoffs for Fusion.
Well, right now, looking to break open the cart with Sinatra onto the Bastion. Sato going to be charging out the safety. Let's get stunned up. It seems like it's going to be safe for now. Barrier comes down from Super. EQO going to be melted. And already, the cart will start to advance. Hook's going to be good. Neptuno taken down by Violet. We know just how proficient he is with this Roadhog, and he shows it off right at the beginning of the round.
I mean, if you just run it like this, with the hog there, I mean, how could he break it?
Well, super aggressive here. The Immortality Field still alive. Sinatra tries to survive. Sato trying to hold the shield. Boombox will be able to find the kill. Sato going to be taken down now. Super as well traded out. But kills are still going to be coming through for the San Francisco Shock. Violent zoned out into the back. Gets the hook in, just trying to break Poco out of the neck. The whole hog using desperation. He's only got 95 HP remaining. But he's going to be pocketed. Moth is there. They keep him alive.
He's got full reign of control over all the entry points.
Yep, they get that halt. That's going to be Sato taken down. Bomb looking good for Trejo, but now just going to be lobbing these configuration tank shots into the back. Neptuno caught in midair. Direct hit comes through. And Poco as well will be eliminated. See, he just knows. He knows that this stuff is done. He's like, well, I'm just going to hold the cart here until you kill me.
Yep.
But this is delaying him from being able to get set up.
The payload already got its checkpoint, so the door was opening, so regardless.
Sorry, Helmet just gonna be look at that coming. Oh man, the Amp Matrix through Sinatra just melts everybody. They cannot step up to the Bastion.
They were stuck in that room, and then he just tossed in the amplification matrix. Now they can't leave. Sinatra's just gonna stick on this high ground. He's about to have another configuration tank. This is going to be a 3:30 time bank for B, almost unheard of on Junkertown.
I had to go. Comes in, Immortality Field going to be taken away. Configuration tank's going to be there, but that's going to be the supports going down. So Fusion finally able to use a grab. Might be able to stabilize a bit here. Drop down comes in from Super, just dives to the bomb. Get killed off quickly so they can reset.
In some of these extended fights, Sinatra's 20% behind Carpe now. He's so close. This grab needs to be a big one.
Drop down coming through. Sinatra not able to build up anything in the grab. Not going to be able to find anybody at all. The bomb from Trey Helmet, though, that's a big one. The triple kill comes through. And that is just the ranks of Philadelphia Fusion completely decimated.
The Fusion just, you know, the grab didn't connect, and they got completely split in half. What a one-sided push. 2 minutes in the time bank here for the San Francisco Shock. You need to hope that you get the first ult advantage and just keep rallying behind that. Oh,
Neptuno taken down already. Rascal sitting pretty up here on the bridge. Mortality Field will be used to try to keep Super alive. And Matrix will be used. EQ will gonna disappear. Super still playing on the other side. He doesn't care about those empowered fire strikes. He just wants to be up in the face of the Philadelphia Fusion. That's where he's most comfortable. That's where he's finding success. Sinatra rejoins. Neptuno gonna be gone.
Shocker playing this on hard mode.
Moving up a little bit further. It really does feel like they are. Sinatra just showing no fear, no restraint.
This is
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
The fire strike, he picks up Carpe in the back
This
line.
is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Unreal.
Amp Matrix is out.
They re-stabilize. After losing members, after having that longer run back, they managed to stabilize, and they are still spawn camping the Fusion. Violence there. Transcendence comes through. Shatter's gonna be good. Catches two. Boombox picked off with the Transcendence ready to go. And now we're at the final 20 seconds. Philadelphia Fusion need to go the distance on this map if they want to stay in playoff contention. Shock say, we want to go 24-0.
Look,
we
at
want to
Carpe.
knock you out.
Carpe's grab. He might not get a chance to use it. Sinatra's ready. There it is.
They were not ready. The Transcendence comes in. Boombox at least keeping the team alive. But now they got to make it back over to the cart. Boombox manages to tag in, but the rest of his team is dead at the spawn doors.
Boombox against the world. It's not going to last very long.
No, he's not. The bomb is there to finish him off with some style. The OT ticks away. Philadelphia Fusion, they're out of playoff contention. But San Francisco Shock, they maintain their record 24 maps in a row.
4 more to go to be the only team to have a truly perfect stage in Overwatch League history. And what a way to knock Philly out of playoffs.